On page 139 in your notes, there are instructions for working with tables in Excel. On Blackboard, there's an Excel file called Excel Worksheets, and on the worksheet entitled Filter, there's a collection of data of student results of a bomb calorimetry experiment. And in this short video, I'm going to show you how to sort and filter, find and select data, add styles, and format a table. We'll start by sorting. So select all of the data in the table, including the headers. That'll be cells B4 right down to I15. On the Home tab, under Sort and Filter, choose Custom Sort. You want to make sure to check this box. My data has headers. So we included it in our selection, and so by checking that, Excel knows not to include the headers as part of the sorting. Let's click on the list arrow to the right of Sort By, and we can choose a column. Let's choose column B, which is a student name. And we want to sort the names from A to Z. Notice that the table is now sorted based on the column we selected, A to Z. Now let's sort the table based on the data in column E, which is percentage error. So again, we'll select all of the table, sort and filter, custom sort. This time we'll choose percentage error. And this time we'll go from largest to smallest and say OK. So notice that the data is now sorted from largest positive error to lowest negative error. When you perform a sort in this fashion, the entire table is sorted, keeping the integrity consistent. That is, each student's name is consistent with their particular data. Let's look at filtering. Let's select the entire table, go again to Sort and Filter. This time choose Filter. Now nothing appears to happen, but if you notice beside each of the header titles, there's a list arrow. Click the list arrow beside the heading called Year, and notice that by default all the data is selected. If you select all, and then choose only one of the years and say OK, only data corresponding to that year is selected. To remove the filter, click the list arrow again, and this time choose Select All and say OK. Let's filter our data again, this time based on the method of chloride analysis. So choose that list arrow, unselect Select All. Let's choose titration data only. To unselect, click the list arrow and choose Select All and OK. To remove all the filters, select the row that contains the filters and choose Sort and Filter. And notice this is a toggle. It is selected, so let's unselect it, and it's done. Next, we want to look at how to find and select data in a table. So select again all the data in the table. In the Editing Tool group, choose Find and Select, and then Find. We have Find What. So we're going to type in a name. In this case, I'll leave Ashley in there, and then say Find Next. So it highlights Ashley in the table. Now if there are more Ashleys, you'll find it by clicking Find Next again. Turns out there were two Ashleys, one in 2007 and one in 2008. Close. Let's select the entire table again and choose Find and Select one more time, and again Find, but this time choose the Replace tab. We're going to replace the name Ashley with, let's try Bart Simpson. We can say Replace All, All done. Let's notice that Bart has replaced Ashley. That could be bad. Okay, I'll just close that and undo Control Z. Next we'll look at adding styles. There's more here than what the name would imply. Select the data in column E, E5 to E15, just the data. And on the Home tab, under Conditional Formatting, choose Data Bars. Pick a color that you think would appeal to you, and what has it done? Notice that the length of the color bar is proportional to the magnitude of the values in this column. We have green for positive and red for negative. Control Z, undo. Alright, this time select the data in cells F5 through F15. This is the heat of combustion that was measured by the students. And again, choose Conditional Formatting, but this time choose Color Scales. Pick one you think would be of interest. What's this telling us? Again, the magnitude of the numbers is associated with various colors. Control Z will undo that. This time let's choose the data in column G, the percent error on the heat of combustion, and we'll go to Conditional Formatting. This time choose Highlight Cell Rules, and we'll choose less than. In the format cells that are less than, let's type a value. How about -10? And say OK. Now notice it will highlight with a light red fill and a dark red text. You can change how you want to highlight and say OK. So when the percentage error is less than 10%, it's flagged that and applied a style that we chose to it. Control Z. Let's just repeat that. This time we'll use it for the percent recovery on the chloride analysis. Select H5 to H15, Conditional Formatting. This time we'll try greater than. So we'll flag anything that is greater than 90%. 90% recovery is good. And say OK. So notice that Sanisha and Ashley in 2008 got very good recoveries on their chloride measurements. Control Z. Okay, finally let's look at formatting a table. So we'll select the table, all the data but not the headers this time. On the Home tab, in the Styles group, let's choose Format as Table. Now you'll have to select one of these to begin with. As you hover, it doesn't give you a preview. Let's just choose one of them. Where is the data for your table? B5 to I15. That's correct. This time you want to unselect My Table Has Headers because we did not include the headers as part of what we selected. And that is the correct cell address for our data, B5 to I15. Say OK. It's applying the style that we chose. It also gives us an additional row of column headings with filters included with them. Now once you've selected a style, you can then check other styles. We also have a new tab here, Table Design. Click on this list arrow and see all the different designs that are available. Now you can just hover over each of these and see how it's going to affect your table design. So then when you get to some point that you find one that you like, well, then try it. And that's it for working with tables.